Okay, so I have never done this before, but I thought that some of you guys might like to see one of my sketchbooks. This one's actually a pretty old sketchbook, as you can see by the wear and tear on the stickers, and it's had to duct tape it because it was completely falling apart. This is just a little sketchbook. I think I actually got it at a garage sale for 10 cents, if I remember correctly. So, you know, not big or fancy or expensive. I don't even know what brand it is, actually. So, okay, here we go. I'm going to cover this first part. It has all my information on it. You know, I want to make sure that if I lost it, someone could find it and bring it back to me. This is a little poem I actually wrote a very long time ago. I am where I am today, why I do not know. Someone tell me where I am so I'll know where to go. And a really funky picture of me. I actually have this poem in most of my sketchbooks, usually near the beginning. And this is my two dachshunds. I actually don't have them anymore. I miss them. This is Dixie and Dottie. And they are colored in colored ballpoint pen. I actually had this really girly clicky pen that I think I got at the dollar store or something, and it had all these different colors, and I just loved it to pieces. I used it a lot in this book, actually. Picture of Jesus. I was really working on my line work, shading and stuff. Was from the cover of a Watchtower, I think. I just really liked the expression. And this guy, I love prehistoric animals so much. And this is a water creature. And a little girl. She was actually on a commemorative plate I saw. I think it was a Russian one. And here comes Missy to say hello to you all. Get down. That's my cat. My cat Missy, Calico. Probably saw a foot or something. And this is a leopard, and there is Missy again. And she wants attention. Instead of me giving it to you, she wants it. I am a not ashamed to admit that I'm a Trekkie, a little bit of one anyways. And so there's Picard and Riker. Oh, this is my signature before I went to chill, and this book started in '05. That's when I first got it. I'd carry it around in my purse all the time. Give me something to do. And that's Data. I only colored his eyes. And Worf, Barclay. These pictures are not all in order when they were drawn. And I left a few pages open for the rest of the Star Trek crew, but I never got around to drawing them, so there's a few blank pages in the middle there. And dinosaurs! I just love dinosaurs so much. They're like one of my favorite things ever. And this is my first try drawing a feathered dinosaur, and had to have some super vibrant colors going on there. My friend Courtney. Oh, Courtney and her family. It was really funny. They took me to a concert, Trout Fishing in America concert, 2006. Only they didn't tell me it was a concert. They just said, hey, we're gonna go see Trout Fishing in America. And I'm like, okay, we're going to watch people fishing. Okay, fun, you know, whatever. But it did turn out to be a concert, music concert, and they do kids songs. They do one called My Hair Had a Party Last Night, and they do one called Bob and Bob, two snowflakes that are different because they're the same. So I drew them while they were on stage, and they signed it for me. Oh, the best part was they did Simon Says with the whole audience, which was really fun. Alligator, little alligator baby coming out of his shell, and frogs. This was just done in plain water-based markers, and my froggy waiter, welcome to Lily's pad, and his the menu, hot dragonfly, skipper soup, beetle on the shell, and there was a little tadpole I started to draw but never inked him. Foxes. At this point I was trying really hard to make fur look good, so I have several furry animals in here, like this kangaroo. Again, this is the colored ballpoint pen. I just used brown and yellow for that picture. That was all. Anime. This was actually my first shot at drawing anime. Manga type style. She doesn't look very manga-ish. And Gilligan and Marianne. I love Gilligan's Island. It's like one of my favorite shows. I've been starting to watch Leave It to Beaver, which is kind of cute too. But Gilligan trumps Beaver any day. And Doggy Girl. And dogs and fire hydrants. I don't know why they go together. They just kind of do. And Monk. Adrian Monk. I have a tendency to draw people from TV shows a lot. I have a tendency to get obsessed with TV shows a lot, so that's probably not a good thing. Some singer from our Music in the Park. We have a thing called Music in the Park, where during the summer groups will come and they'll sing, and you can go sit in the park and listen to them for free. It's pretty neat. And this was when I went camping down in the Redwoods. This tree was across from our campsite, and I just thought it was so cool because it looks like it's upside down with the roots sticking straight up. But it wasn't, of course. It was just a strange tree. Again, it's colored with the ballpoint. Colored ballpoint. And a friend's wedding. He's dancing, and my friend TJ took the pictures for their wedding. And that was really nice. And cougar. I actually did this one in a waiting room. This was like a hunting magazine or something, and you know how you have to wait forever for anything to happen, so I had to keep myself from getting bored. This little gal, Mita, was actually, I was going to have a big long story about her at one point. She's kind of a anthropomorphic snow leopard. And an owl. I loved doing all the squigglies there. It's kind of fun. Castle. That was going to be so awesome, and then I didn't finish it. I warn you, I have a bad habit of not finishing things, so there's a lot of unfinished pictures in here. My friends Leslie and Aaron. And another scene from Gilligan's Island. Oh, Marshall, don't go out there. You'll be shot. Sorry, ma'am, but I gotta protect my duck. It was a dream sequence where Gilligan dreamed he was a sheriff and had to protect this duck that he found from all of his friends who wanted to eat it. Kind of bizarre, but really funny scenario. Roman soldier. From article on spiritual armor. The shines were kind of fun to do. Oh, and 2 crew members from the starship Finch. Any of you who have looked at my DeviantArt page know Rover Finnegan and the crew of the Nellie Bell. This was a previous story that kind of ended up morphing into Hi-Ho Hyperdrive. And Donovan J. Silver here is the inspiration for Rover. He kind of became Rover, actually. He was kind of a cross between the Skipper and Long John Silver from Treasure Planet. His arm hasn't changed too much. He didn't have extra attachments like Rover, though. Allosaurus standing in some water. I'm a dinosaur fan, big dinosaur fan. And the Riders in the Sky. Oh, these guys were also at the Music in the Park. They do old cowboy songs. I have a bunch of their CDs, actually. My favorite one is Rawhide. They really get into that song. It's funny. Perfect Strangers. Balky and Larry. I love this guy's accent. It is so funny. America, land of my dreams, home of the Whopper. If life gives you lemons, make furniture polish. And then his uptight cousin, Larry Appleton. Life outside this apartment is meaningless. Life inside this apartment is meaningless. But my pajamas are here. It's not snooping if you're writing it down. Then it's journalism. Funny show. Although I don't recommend the last couple seasons. Just saying. And I don't know what was here, but apparently I tore it out. Another signature from somebody. I can't read it, and I don't remember who it's from, so oh well. And my best friend Julie. She's awesome. She puts up with me. She's not wearing her glasses in that picture. She wears glasses. And this guy, oh, this guy was really interesting. I was at a bus stop, and I saw this guy, and I really liked his hat and his hair, so I decided to draw him, and ended up having a conversation with him. And he lived in Canada, and one day decided he wanted to see America, so he packed up all his stuff in a duffel bag and was hitchhiking across America. His next stop was the Golden Gate Bridge. And he's just kind of a really interesting guy. And this is one of my uncles, who I don't actually remember his name. It was at a family reunion. Marcia and Bill, 2 really good friends of mine. I like them. And a comic that I did not finish, which looks terrible. Parrot and a lion. I actually used to own a parrot, but not that kind. Forgot this lion was in here. I really like him. Pen and ink is one of my favorite things to draw with. You can get some really cool shading and effects with it. More Gilligan's Island! Surprise, surprise! I was going to have the whole song on this side, but I didn't finish inking it. And Gilligan, he's a cute little guy. He means well, even though he's always messing things up. Gotta love him. The Skipper and the Professor. You guys can always pause and look at the quotes. You probably don't want to do that, but you know, the option is there. And Marianne and Ginger, I didn't have a chance to get to do full pages of the rest of the characters, but I still did a couple pictures. Mr. and Mrs. Howell, she's so cute. Oh, I love her. So excited about everything. This was going to be Coco from Gilbert and Sullivan's comic opera The Mikado, but he never got finished. Again, I said I don't finish a lot of things. He doesn't have a mouth, so. And Eve from the Bible, of course, and the snake. Is it really so? It's an evil question. And Nanky Poo from Gilbert and Sullivan's Mikado. I like opera, especially comic opera. Gilbert and Sullivan are amazing. They do some really fun stories. And of course his Wandering Minstrel song, Prince in Disguise, right there. Oh, he's the only picture I have in this book done with Copic markers, and some highlights there. And also from Gilbert and Sullivan, their opera Utopia Limited is King Paramount of Utopia. They try to Britannize a little tiny island. It's really funny. They don't do a very good job. And Yum Yum, this was going to be Yum Yum, the heroine from Gilbert and Sullivan's Mikado, but I didn't finish her. Little girl from a doctor's office. She was just so cute. I had to draw her. Adorable little girl. She kind of reminds me of Boo from Monsters Incorporated. And Carrie Christensen. Carrie Christensen is a yodeler. Actually, he is a world famous yodeler, and he can do both Alpine and Western yodeling. I just love this guy. I have almost all of his CDs, and I've been to a couple of his concerts. Drew a picture of him, and he signed it for me. He'll take oldie songs and add yodeling to them, which is really funny. He does The Lion Sleeps Tonight and adds yodeling. It's really funny. Greaser, Dancing Greaser, that I never finished again. And I think, yeah, I think that's all that's in here left. Well, there's a random page. A little girl was wanting me to draw things, and so these are like 5-second drawings and squiggles on my pen. And the back page, Star Trek stickers, dinosaur stickers, Lisa Frank. Oh my goodness, when I was 6, Lisa Frank was like my hero. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little stroll down memory lane with me. And if you liked, please like and subscribe. And I hope y'all have a good day.